Enough of the Karens. I need more daring characters, more daring guests, almost like the prison mate. He was really cool even though he was a borderline serial killer. That's what I need. This, I can't do that. She can't do this. I'm tired of people what I can and cannot do. I run this show, I run this department. You don't like it, who gives a damn? Not me. What are we wearing for today's show? No, none of that's gonna work. I need more skin showing. My Chef Gorgeous is not here today, so I'm with Chef Daniel. Isn't he hot?
Yeah.
We're making lasagna, so you guys can learn this at home. Some tricks and trades in the Neomi kitchen. Hey Kelly, did you see my episode last week? Epic, right?
She's so rude. She's always talking down to us. I feel like quitting.
Where's my coffee?
I heard Jessica in the back talking crap about me, saying I'm over demanding, rude, and too bossy. So do yourself a favor.
We're ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
We back with the Neomi Talk Show. How y'all doing? I'm Naomi, and this is the Neomi Talk Show Season 2. Y'all back. I'm back too. We got a new guest here. How are you doing? The show is about to start. Are you guys ready? Because I might bring the drama. I might bring the sassy, but the comedy is always going to be here. If you got a problem with that, bye, girl. That's your problem, not mine. Well, the show is definitely starting now, so I guess we'll see each other after the show. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be fun. See you guys later. Welcome to the show. I'm back again, honey. I'm Naomi, and this is the Naomi Talk Show. You should already know me by now, but if you don't, that's your business, not mine. I've been dreading this episode since I've been on my writing table. And at first I wasn't gonna do it because I don't wanna highlight or give a bitch a platform, but I'm still upset. But I did tell you on episode 2 with the doctor, y'all remember him? Dr. Handsome? That ain't his name, but you know, I don't even remember his name like that, sorry, boo. What? Don't look at me like that, this ain't Jeopardy. I'm pretty sure my card is sitting somewhere on the studio, but I was just too damn pretty to pick it up. So we're doing a few different things in this episode. Of course, like I said, we're talking to Dr. Handsome, and we're sitting down with a girl. You know when you can't wait to see a person so bad that your feet are elevating off the ground and you feel like you're levitating, but you're not even in the room with her yet? Yeah, that's how I feel. You know that person when you first meet them and you like, yeah, I don't know. And then the second time you meet them, it's like, I still haven't figured that shit out. Honestly got to ask my mother-in-law how the hell she dealt with these people for a century, because I would have just called for a cookout just to beat some ass. So I'm going to kind of give you a little sneak peek of what the hell I'm going on and rant about. It's this dusty, stinky, trifling man I'm associated with by marriage, unfortunately. You know that bibbity-bobbity boo? I need that one and that bitch, honey, so like she can blink me out this situation, honey, because I was not feeling that shit from the get-go.
I'm Steven. I like soccer. Well, where I'm from, they call it football. And I have a nurse and a maid, but I'm still poor. I have a son and an ex-wife that I'm still stalking. Why am I on this talk show again? I don't think I can remember. It was something about something. Who are you again? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go take a walk.
I wish I could explain to you more about that situation, but it's like the Titanic. It was doomed from the start. The flashbacks I'm getting right now. Oh, the flashbacks. I need a doctor ASAP. You know those people? Everybody knows one. That know they don't need assistance, but play dumb and act like they can't live without it.
It's like when you're standing somewhere and you feel like someone's standing behind you, but when you turn around, no one's there.
All I gotta say is that man is creepy, like Freddy Krueger, Jason on Crystal Lake Halloween, Michael Myers. Yes, he was just a weirdo, and he happens to be my husband's father. Ain't that some shit? Well, my guest today is that man's sister. Now, unlike Anne Frank's letters, which is some serious stuff, this girl would mail her brother letters and have the cliffhanger the bitch lived literally down the street, like 4 doors down, walking distance, hopping distance, hopscotch, but we walk right past his house and put it in the mail. A long story short, about a year ago, we showed up to the Netherlands to visit his father. We were gonna stay with him for a few weeks. I know. Don't look at me like that, y'all. Hey, my husband gets a call. He goes over and this bitch plans a whole intervention on why he can't stay with his father. The sister who mails letters that lives down the street think that my husband, the son of her brother, cannot stay with him because he's mentally ill and the same person that stands in front of his window preparing his hot dog. The one you was concerned about now, but couldn't care less to go visit for years at a time when you lived literally down the street. Don't y'all find that ironic? Now, I sat down with this woman and tried to hold my composure because Lord knows, y'all know I'm quick to run a fade, but I try to be a non-aggressive black woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what ticked me off more about this episode and this interview, that I was wearing the same clothes as the first episode, or that I just don't like that bitch at all. This is why on this talking segment, I had to make sure I came through for the kings and the queens, honey, delivering a mother look that the Met Gala would have to take a double take.
This episode is going to be expensive, so make sure that y'all show y'all support, like, and subscribe. And La Tulip is going to be doing a song at the end, so let's get straight into this interview, shall we?
I I would say welcome to the show, but I don't want to because nothing is welcoming about you except for that busted ass outfit you wearing. I just want to say this before we start the interview because I'm trying my hardest not to jump over this couch. If you know what I'm saying, but you and I both know if I was there with my husband, it wouldn't have been pretty. Yeah. Now, you and I both know that his father has been scammed quite a few times on quite a few occasions, and you knew about it and didn't do shit at all. I guess at the time you were concerned about that busted-ass cardboard novel you were writing that went double cardboard, to be exact. You should just gave it to your family. And to be frank, you, your art, your writing, whatever the hell you do, you're not that interesting, sweetheart. The only interesting thing about you is a secret that lies between your family. That's it.
I'm sorry you feel that way about me, but I'm entitled to take care of my brother regardless if you like it or not.
He needs his rest, but that's the only way that he could live a prospering, healthy life. Right. He doesn't need the drama. He doesn't need your kind. He doesn't need his son around. That's how I feel. It's hard for me to grip around the simplify of why you care now. Is it the money, or is it because you can't be daddy's little girl anymore and sit on his lap? You got the right one, Miss Thing, with me. I'm gonna tell you this, I'm not the 1, the 2, nor the 3 that you wanna play with. When it comes down to my man, I don't play. You had no right saying anything to him about anything. Your brother Paul was stealing from him first. Y'all got the same mom, same father. That shit runs through y'all veins, conniving little thieves. It's like the easiest con job. He don't have that much brains to begin with. I don't even know how my mother-in-law dealt with you or them, because all of y'all are pinky in the brain. Girl, I heard you like art, so I wanted to bring you a gift since you came out to the show. We're not done talking to her, but my producers thought I should just sit down and talk to the doctor for a minute to cool down before I bust her head wide open. I'm just kidding.
I swear, y'all, the day was out to get me, or her family curse was out to get me, but my own doctor of the show wasn't available today.
So my studio tried to order a neighborhood counselor to make sure there wasn't tension between her and me. Her, I'm referring to little Debbie and the Annie wig. Y'all, let me repeat it again. They had to jimmy up a neighborhood counselor, not even a therapist, a counselor. They knew I wanted to run her neck. What was they thinking? And I didn't tell you all the best part of this bitch and what she tried to do that day. She called the cops on my husband because the conversation wasn't caring enough for her. And let's be clear, my husband's not like me. He don't run shade, and he barely know how to run his mouth. He don't even really like confrontation. And they sent him up from the door. Now look, I know what y'all thinking. She pushed the button and put the slime on that girl. I know it was wrong, but it felt so right. So let's head back to the interview that I record. Obviously, I pre-recorded for the show because I didn't know how this was gonna go. Jumping into the scene, but I'm in the future. This show was shot a couple of months ago, but I wanted to come back now. No, I'm not gonna keep doing it each episode. I didn't like certain scenes, so I came back to fix that before it aired on NeomiTV. But this episode is different for me. This really happened to us last year with his family members that wanted to play games in my husband's face. And if I was there, it probably would have been far worse. So she's lucky. Take that statement with a grain of salt. But I came back because this is the way of expressing myself. Otherwise, it would have been catastrophic for other people involved with my personality. So let's have a round of applause for me growing up and saying, I don't need to be in some Dutch jail playing behind bitches that don't have nothing better to do at the age 60, but playing our face. Probably saying to yourself, but why would you do that to someone that age? But then you would ask yourself, why would she play in my face at her age? And let's do them half. I'm gonna break it down and make you understand something here. We don't live in the Netherlands. We go to visit his mom, or sometimes that busted ass daddy of his. Now in this episode, you're gonna hear his health or he needs sleep, but sweetheart, nothing is wrong with that man. He plays the game well. And this is why his ex-wife is his ex-wife, because he's a mommy's and daddy boy that never grew up and think that people are gonna take care of a grown-ass man. Apparently it didn't work out. Also say that her and her brother was very estranged for many years. His words, not mine. This is what he told me and my husband, that his sister and him were not close. So you do the math, all of a sudden out of the blue, she's spending time with him, walking his dog, taking care of his dog, right after his brother-in-law stole money from him. What is the coincidence? I got the receipt. You just make sure that you come back that up, because I know I can. And yes, I'm looking at you and I'm talking to you. Now let you go back to your program, because I know I interrupted you from the best part, but don't judge me, because like I said, it's a talk show, because I like talking and everything else is given. And one more thing, I know, but I just need to say this part. I might be on here screaming and yelling and cursing a lot, but this is some real stuff to me, for real. But I didn't want to finish up this episode without letting y'all know the dirtiest part of this whole thing. If she's not after his money, then why did they dig up their daddy's body? For a ring that was on a deceased man's finger, they dug him up years later because the brother wanted a ring off his finger. Now let's put 2 and 2 together. Did y'all figure it out? Now this is the same father that supposedly was doing that, you know what, whether you know who, that he brought into this world, put 2 and 2 together. wasn't clear enough. The father supposedly playing with the groceries in the house, and I'm not talking about the mother and all of them supposedly, but supposed to be afraid of his father because he was one of those. And his daughter is not around anymore because she couldn't deal with the pain of what he did. So you know, she did what, and then ended up, y'all catching what I'm throwing. So essentially what I'm saying is, it's not a coincidence when you come back and stuff are in place for him, and you're the same person that couldn't care less to say hello. In the words of the wise woman, not B, you got the right one. Obviously, you're not going to say you're doing that, but what exactly are you doing sitting on sausages? Just like Daddy. Now, we about to go back to this program, but let me just say one more thing. I'm not the type of person that needs to hide anything. I'm like, I'm eating over here. It's my money. But maybe that's not them. But if that's not you and that's not who you are, then why are you going to miss an action when you heard we were in town, scary bitch? Your whole family is suspect. Let's not forget, y'all was part of that cement gate where y'all dropping cement off at people's houses, but it's not really cement. It's like cat litter. Your family is trash.com. Yeah.
Damn, we have a leak roof or something. I was supposed to get that fixed. I'll talk to the producer later on, but this is the prettiest you ever looked.
I see that Naomi is upset because of some of the things that you did to her husband, and you're upset because of your brother. So we need to kind of communicate with each other and try to see each other outside of the situation. That's the only way this is going to work, is understanding each other's faults. And
That's cute, doctor, therapist, whatever you are, you getting your doctor feel on. But listen, ain't nobody stupid and ain't nobody born yesterday. I didn't do anything in this scenario but support my husband.
You shouldn't have been trying to stay at my brother's house. You two are adult. Y'all could have stayed anywhere, a hotel, a bed and breakfast. Why my brother's house?
He might be your brother, but are you dumb? That is his son that he gave birth to with his ex-wife. I'm not going to keep telling you that you're a scam artist and that is what you do. You're not going to be on my show playing games and trying to act like you care so much about your brother boyfriend. You ain't nothing but drama, and your family, y'all like attention, and you thought I was Mimi where you could play on my time. You should have known better.
I had to go ahead and change my clothes because I don't like the energy that you've been throwing towards me on my talk show.
Yeah.
You're not going to disrespect me. Okay, my audience, all these viewers don't know what really is going on here. Okay, but you're a snake in the grass, and I brought you on this show to confront you. You asked him to come over because you knew you could take advantage of that situation. His father is a vegetable because he don't have mouth, but no, girl, I got hands and I will beat you. You try to blame in my man's face by inviting him over and trying to bully him because you felt you were going to control the situation. You can bully him, but you know you can't bully me. You knew what you were doing, and it's funny to me because all this time you went around sending letters in the mail to your brother, and he lived down the damn street, but now you care. It's an opportunity where another person is out here in the street and taking advantage because he's not bright as a tool in the shed, but it just shows your true colors, to be honest.
He's my brother. I can defend him at any point in time that I want to. It doesn't matter if I haven't talked to him and chose to avoid him. That's my business, but he's still my brother. He's still blood. I don't want adults in his house when he is not mentally well, running things, telling him what to do, messing up his situation. He's happy when he's alone, so why should I care?
I don't know, why are you sitting up in here acting like his son and I and his ex-wife wasn't the people who discovered that there were people taking advantage?
You knew that he had Leo stealing from him, and you couldn't care less because he was over here riding that horrible dusty ass while you're riding that lame ass novel about yourself. Girl, take several seats. What you did was extremely disrespectful, trying to pan us as the problem in your brother's situation when you couldn't care in the least. You were disrespectful for that. And then you're going to turn around, you're going to call him over there. And then when you don't like what you're hearing, you call the cops on him like he was living there. I'm not expecting you to understand because you don't have kids, but know your place, bitch. When you messing with my man, are you gonna have the right one to play with?
You have to like me at all. I'm not here for that. I'm here to explain that it wasn't a setup and that he's my brother and I'm gonna look out for him regardless. But at the end of the day, he is my brother. It doesn't matter if I wasn't around and we're family. I'm gonna look out for him and his health.
You're not gonna sit on here and try to sell face like type of sister that's good. The community had you, girl. Please, your family has nothing but scam artists, and you ain't fooling nobody. The only reason you're helping him is because Leo got money, and now your ass want money. What is that book? Not doing so well that you need to scam too, girl. Please with that shit. And don't get me started on the pot that your blood brother, been stealing from his brother this whole entire time and cut him out of family inheritance, because y'all are damn thieves. You messed up the moment you thought you were gonna play in my husband's face and thought that it wasn't gonna be consequences behind your actions. They ain't gonna play with me like that. Energy when you were in the Netherland playing in my husband's face, being disrespectful, trying to make it seem like he's a scam artist of like your family. So no, it's not surprising to me that all of a sudden out of the blue you want to help your brother, girl. Please, you didn't want him over just so you could scam in peace. So let's be real. I don't care what you think. You thought you were going to do on my show, but you're not going to do it. I'm not going to have it. I don't care who the hell you are. I will mess your ass up.
have black on the wall that says my name on it, Neomi, there's something you'll never have, bitch. So keep writing that cardboard box book you tried to release like anybody gives a hell. Playing behind my husband, nobody messes with my damn husband, not you, not the Pope. Nobody understand me. Send me a looking stupid. Don't stare at me like you don't understand what's going on. Let go of me.
Stop, Naomi.
In my defense, she jumped up in my face first, but y'all didn't see the rest because I'm not trying to be sued, if you know what I mean. But I gave it to A. Well, honey,
If anybody I feel bad for, it would be the therapist. Because he only got 2 words in, and then it was on and popping. Because ain't no girl gonna play in my face. I don't know who she thinks she was fooling. This is not a fairy tale. You went your ass over there trying to steal and embezzle his money because he's dumb as a box of rocks, and it would be easy.
but the fact that my mother-in-law tells me that you be snooping around her house looking to see if we're there or not, well, that's why I invited you on that show so I can beat that feeling of words.
But y'all won't believe I caught this bitch in the act when her dog had turned around 360, snooping around my mother-in-law's house like some crazy-ass stalker.
And y'all won't believe we were there a month ago. We stayed there for about 3 months. I ain't gonna lie. I stayed too long and the bitches had the nerve to suspend me for a year.
Yeah, y'all gotta find something to do for real. Y'all bored in the Netherlands. Get a life, honey, because you can never be me, and that's on everything over here looking like Chucky in a wig. Mr. Handsome, you came at the right time. You got some pills to take down the temperature?
I'm so glad that you're here, Dr. Handsome. I don't know if you saw what transpired earlier, but they said that you was not here and that you would be back.
No, I'm not trying to scream at you, but don't do me Dr. Handsome like that. Therapists try to do Dr. Phil me and shit. Clearly you see it wasn't on me. I was the bystander in the story.
I completely understand where you're calling from, Naomi.
Yeah.
You are protecting your husband and protecting his father.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
But we have to work on that anger. You get so mad so quick. You escalate from 1 to 29 in like 10 seconds.
I get frustrated and upset and ready to knock a girl off her head, but it's just something she does to me that ruffs my feathers.
And I told the staff that I didn't want to do this particular episode anyway, but they pushed it, but they say they don't like when I act crazy and get outside of myself.
You must practice some breathing exercises. Let's do it together. Do that like 3 times a day. It should help.
Okay, doctor, I'll try, but don't be making me look crazy like I need to be on a 6th-floor hospital or something on my own damn show, or you'll be fired.
I'm just kidding.
Well, thank you, doctor, for coming out, leaving your appointment to come and cool me down.
We'll be seeing more of the doctor on my show this season, but I gotta go introduce La Tulip. Well, like I promised, I brought them back, La Tulip. They're coming back to perform Con Artist because you know you met one today. You know, the pig in the wig. We need some good music after this damn circus show today. She got me all outside of myself, letting the world see my horrible character.
Can I get a round of applause for La Tulipe?
Kijk naar deze mensen, proberen de zwakken op te lichteren en de zwakken. Ze moeten zo dom zijn als de hel, geen gezond verstand, dat is wat je zoekt. Stop daar! Hey jongens, ik heb net een dief gepakt. Zou je je niet slecht moeten voelen dat hij je broer is? Op je knieën zeg het God alsjeblieft, je bent een dief. Yo, je bent een oplicht, je zult eerlijk zijn, je moet gecriminaliseerd worden. Moet de tijd doen, je weet dat het in je hoofd zit. Je bent een oplichter. Ik hoorde dat je op weg was naar buurman, omdat je het leuk vindt om vreemden op te lichteren met valse papieren. Ik heb gehoord dat je hele familie het heeft geregeld. Verdorsing door de dag, bankloes blijft leeg. Hierop leeg gek doen, wat doen criminelen 's ochtends? Doe smerig, moet om maar geld pakken tegen het aanbreken van de dag. Het is een schande. Schud het af, mond en wees gegroet. Voel je goed met een biefstuk en shake. Het is betaaldag. Yo, you a con artist. You gonna be honest. You need to be criminalized. Gotta do the time. You know it's on your mind. You a con artist. Kon dag en nacht, geen angst of frieten. 's Nachts door de stad kruipen, door de kranten van mensen kijken voor wat inzicht. Oh, en als ze kwijlen, het is een beet. We weten dat je van ze traag houdt, dus ze hoeven niet verteld te worden. Ervoor zorgen dat ze stil zijn, zodat je de lening krijgt. Vertel de crew ze dat ik het al weet. Binnen werk ben ik zo wakker. Deze hoeren houden me niet voor de gek. Ik ben geen grap. You gotta be honest. You need to be criminalized. Got to do the time. You know it's on your mind. You a con artist. Voor de gek, maar niet deze mensen. Godgelovig de naam van het spel. Maar deugen met mijn man is een oplichterij die fout is gegaan. Nachtmerrie op Elm Street, het is waar je kont lang zal zijn. Ik hoop dat die gebeden je mee zullen nemen, in mijn gezicht staan. Je denkt dat je ermee wegkomt. Contant geld, bak bandiet. Ik beloof me dat je het niet aan kunt. Ik kom voor jou. Yo, you a con artist. You gotta be honest. You need to be criminalized. Got to do the time. You know it's on your mind. You a con artist.
Thank you to La Tulip for coming back and performing for me. We'll see them very soon. See you next week. Bye, guys.
Well, y'all seen the show. I hope you enjoyed it, but you know it's that time. Gotta go handle some business on the streets, boo, but I'll see y'all next week for all new episode.